Hey, this is Patsy PJ Cannon, or also known as Oshun Yoyen, and I am going to read an excerpt from my book, Forgiveness is Bliss. And this is a forgiveness illustration. This story may help you appreciate the value of forgiveness. Janice and her daughter Rachel are at a Broadway theater to see The Lion King. This is Janice's first time seeing the production, and she is extremely excited that she was able to bring her 10-year-old daughter Rachel to enjoy it with her. Rachel has been singing the songs all week, and both of them are ecstatic to finally be in the theater to see this beautiful production that they have heard so much about. When the procession begins and all the beautiful costume characters come marching to the soulful African chants, Janice is immersed in it all and overcome by the beauty of the costumes and glorious music. And suddenly, out of nowhere, the man sitting next to Janice gets up and hustles out of the theater, stepping on her foot. The foot he stepped on is the one with the corn on it. Janet had been nursing that foot for days. She is furious. She can't imagine anything that could have called this man out so suddenly, and to add insult to injury, he didn't even say, "Excuse me." Janice is so distraught and furious that she can no longer hear the exquisite music or see the beautiful costumes. Rachel has felt her mother's anguish, and because she is very sensitive to her mom's feelings, she too is distracted from the production. Janice huffs and cusses under her breath. Not only does her daughter hear and feel her mother's anger and distraction, the couple behind them also hears Janice's colorful language. They feel the energy of Janice's anger, and now they are also distracted. Janice is bitter about being trampled and incensed that the man didn't even bother to apologize. When the man returns, she tells him what he'd done to her foot and that he never bothered to apologize. The gentleman shrugs his shoulders and half-heartedly says he's sorry. And Janice's bitterness grows. She doesn't think of anything else throughout the rest of the production. Neither does Rachel enjoy the show because she feels her mom's wrath and has decided to be angry with her mother. The $200 seats are wasted. Her mom swears this is the last time she will ever make a trip to Broadway. They both leave the theater unhappy. Now let's do a rewrite with a different ending. Janice acknowledges the pain. Instead of holding on to the anger, she decides that nothing is going to keep her from enjoying this wonderful show that she and her daughter have planned all year to see. She accepts that she has no clue as to what caused this man to jump up and rush from the theater. Nor does it matter. What matters is that she gets back to feeling good and in a hurry so that she can enjoy the show. When her toe was stepped on, initially she was shocked and dismayed that someone had not only injured her, but hadn't even bothered to acknowledge what he had done. Janice took 3 deep breaths and then returned to appreciating the show. She delighted in the beautiful costumes and chants from the animals, and soon the pain subsided. She looked down at her lovely daughter, who too was briefly distracted by the incident, who was following her lead by refocusing her attention on the beautiful show before them. Rachel looks at her mom and asks, "Are you all right, Mommy?" Janice desires to honor her daughter and her feelings, so she simply answers, "I will be all right." Janice knows the importance of breathing, so she takes 3 deep cleansing breaths to relax and ease the pain. In her breaths, she visualizes the attacker as she bathes him in white light. This process only takes a few minutes. Her pain vanishes. As she exhales, she consciously releases any memory of the incident, anger, and resentment. When the man returns, she has just enough memory to remind her to keep her feet out of his way. Janice and Rachel leave the theater singing, taking with them a lifetime of memories and the joy of Rachel's first production, The Lion King. The Broadway show is your life. Are you going to surrender peace and joy for memories of past pain and hurt? Or are you going to choose to release and let go and enjoy your life? After all, this is your life. I don't want you to miss the beauty of life because of past hurts. You may be thinking, someone stepping on my toe isn't the same as being molested. It's not the same as someone bringing my career to a screeching halt. It's not the same as being betrayed by my spouse. Or is it? If you are missing out on the joy of life, is there really a difference in your experience and your well-being? This is your life. Don't miss the beauty of living because of a past hurt. And that comes from my book, Forgiveness is Bliss, a real-life approach to sustained happiness. And the good news is I give you a ton of exercises to do to help you forgive and release so that you may enjoy the show. Love you. Bye.